It was in 2019 when the Hoima campus of Gulu University signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Office of the Prime Minister. The Memorandum of Understanding detailed the implementation of an ecological fish pond project establishment in 11 refugee host districts.
So Gulu University in particular, Hoima campus, were recruited, or we brought them on board because of their prior experience in NUSAF 3.
In what came to be known as the Ecological Fish Farming and Waste Management Project, a 1.6 billion shillings project was awarded to set up 55 fish ponds in 5 years.
We gave them specifically fish farming and waste management in 11 districts.
According to the Office of the Prime Minister, out of the 2.3 billion shillings, Gulu University Hoima campus took 70% of the funds to set up the fish pond project. Out of the 1.6 billion shillings, 1.4 billion shillings was to secure inputs, while the remaining 248 million would facilitate the university staff and train the beneficiaries. Other costs included 354 million shillings for labor managed by groups, 236 million shillings for environment, social restoration and proper project management. In Obongi district, project funds worth 620 million shillings for 6 groups that were transferred to Gulu University Hoima campus were diverted, which caused group members to reject the project.
What happened is that there was a case of suspected connivance because the district gave this money under the former cow, Mr. Leroux Andrew, and this money was given to Gulu University. But unfortunately, up to today, nothing has happened.
DRDIP, as the acronym goes, is a World Bank project that began in 2017. It was funded through the investment project financing loan of about $50 million and an additional $150 million grant. Its launch was meant to provide development and income support to the vulnerable nationals and refugees in refugee host communities.
We are responding to the effects of displacement, effects of refugee coming.
Improving access to basic social services, expanding economic opportunities and enhancing environmental management were some of the objectives of the project.
Was to give an alternative source of income to the people who are depending on the wetlands. You know, fish farming is a permissible activity at the banks of the wetlands. So, as we tell people to get out of the wetland in order to ensure that the wetland rejuvenates or recovers or is restored, we are giving them an alternative.
11 districts were targeted, including Isenjiro, Chegegwa, Kamwenge, Hoima, Chikube, Chiriandongo, Arua, Koboko, Yumbe, Moyo, and Ajumani district. Others were Obongi, Madiokolo, Lamuo, and Terego districts.
They are just imposed to us. You come and work in district A and B. And then we don't sign, we don't have agreements with the implementing agents. Those are some of the challenges which we are facing as a district.
The first phase of the $50 million was to benefit only nationals in building schools, health centers, provision of water, and restoration of the degraded environment. Not all went well as planned.
The challenge I saw, one, is their inconsistency in the staffing. Because we had a good staff they began with, who came here, they presented to us the good reports, they presented to us the good designs, we agreed to the budgets, we agreed to rescope. 1 month down the road, 2 months down the road, you hear they have been chased.
Beneficiaries of the ecological fish pond sub-projects in West Nile region faulted Gulu University for incompetence and connivance.
A case in Parolinya, in Indiri, where they were trying to construct a hatchery by Gulu University. Remember, DRDIP has ended, but on 15th July, a month later, they were trying to start a new project, and the community rose up and we had them arrested.
In Obongi district, for example, 11 ghost projects were registered in connivance with the university. The area RDC Pimbaza Shaka confirmed the development.
So what they did as Gulu University, we have just heard that they went and got some drums. And after getting drums, they threw them in the water, claiming that they are doing what they call fish cage farming. and the people have rejected.
In Arua district, inputs of Omvoya Community Fish Farming Group had a duly approved budget of 28.6 million for 21 inputs.
Feeds of about 2,600 kilograms. But what we received for now is 10 kilograms. And it is even.
However, out of the 28 million shillings, 17 was never released. By the time the project was closing on 30th June 2024, only 10 items amounting to 3 million shillings had been delivered, according to the official delivery note dated 26th September 2023.
Except that the community has been cheated. Reason one, the money we send for other inputs for the community to be used at the site. They have not, they didn't even bring it. Now, the other thing is follow-up of this project is not being done.
The report also indicated that 5 inputs amounting to 6 million shillings were delivered without documentation from the university. Johnson Opigo, the Obongi Principal Fisheries Officer, asked the Office of the Prime Minister to often involve local governments in project designing and procurement processes.
These kind of projects are being designed. They should involve experts so much in it so that some of the shortcomings can be avoided.
The projects were supervised by the Environment Office in charge of projects at the Office of the Prime Minister, Moses Sekaja, who admitted the challenges.
Our position as DRDIP and as Office of the Prime Minister, we want to have our money recovered.
Gulu University Vice Chancellor Professor George Openjero contested any formal agreements signed between the university's Hoima campus and the Office of the Prime Minister for the said sub-projects.
We did not enter any formal contract of implementing any project with the Office of the Prime Minister as Gulu University, because all contracts are signed by the VC or the University Secretary.
Such anomalies and controversies have since caught the attention of the Inspectorate of Government.
A number of projects awarded to Gulu University some were completed, others were partially completed, and some had never been commenced at all. So when we came in as the Inspectorate of Government, we are looking at the completed project and saying, well, this is a thumbs up, this is a good job. Partially completed, we are asking for deadlines, we want them to complete. Those that have not been commenced at all, we are looking for value for money.
The IGG seeks to establish how the projects were managed and mismanaged. The Deputy Inspector General of Government, Dr. Patricia Achan Okiria, confirmed the ongoing inquiry into the matter.
Ask for Gulu University to give us full accountability. If they had been paid money and they have not implemented, they refund the money. Because this is about service to the community. And we're also looking at value for money. You're serving, but how are you serving? Are you giving them the best service, or you are not giving them any service at all?
The ecological fish pond sub-project was designed to benefit a total of 1,510,759 nationals and 1,250,000 refugees across the 15 refugee host districts. Suzan Nawonga, reporting for ABC TV.